Hey sis, checking in. How you doing? It's been a minute since I have been on here to check on you. We just got through the holidays and holidays are already chaotic enough, but as you and I both know, holidays are 10 times more exhausting and emotional and stressful when you're going through cancer. So I wanted to check in and make sure you're doing okay. I had dinner with my chemo nurses last night, and they will forever hold a place in my heart, as you all know. But we had dinner and we were talking, and we were, of course, going down memory lane. And my nurse told me that I should hop on here and talk to you a little bit about the emotions that you might experience if you are starting chemotherapy or you're in the midst of chemotherapy. But there may be times and moments where you are going to go in expecting to get a chemo treatment, and instead you're going to be told that you can't get it for whatever reason, whether insurance won't pay for it, which could be a whole nother video. We already know that. So insurance companies are lovely. Anyway, so whether insurance won't pay for it, or your white blood cells won't come up to be high enough, or you're too sick, whatever the reason may be, there may be times where you go in and they can't give you your chemo treatment, and that can be so devastating and feel like such a setback, because not only did you have to mentally prep yourself up for that visit, but now it adds a whole nother week onto your timeline. And like I had to get through 16 chemotherapy treatments, and the timeline was 16 treatments in 6 months. So essentially I had to get a 4-hour chemo treatment once a week. And that was if everything went well. And I went through a 3-week stretch where I went in and we did all the things. They connected the port, they took the blood, and they tested the white blood cells, and the nurses came back and they said, the white blood cells are too low. We can't get them up. It's too dangerous to give you chemo. Go home and come back next week and hopefully they're up. And I went through a 3-week stretch of that. So now I have an additional 3 weeks on my treatment timeline, which just means the surgery is prolonged longer, which means everything. It's so, I don't even know if there's a word for what you feel. It's way past the point of depleting and defeated and discouraging. Like it's way past that. And that's really, really hard. And so if you are starting chemo, or like I said, you're in the midst of it and you haven't experienced it yet, hopefully you don't, but just kind of tuck that away in the back of your mind and be prepared that there may be weeks or treatments that aren't going to go as planned, and that's okay. I promise the end will come. You will get through it. I promise. In the big scheme of life, it will not seem like your treatments have taken that long. But I know in the moment, the feeling is so magnified, you almost can't react. And I get that. But I promise you'll make it through. The end will come. Keep pressing on. Don't get disheartened. You got this.